voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Girl, what's going on? He fills me up. Get up. What's going on, y'all? Y'all in here this morning. Come on in here. Get up in here, girl. Close that door, girl. Get in here. Y'all gonna let all the cold air out. Get in here. Get up in here, girl. Y'all gonna let my AC out, girl. Come on in. Come on in. Ring the doorbell, though. Like the video, girl. Like the video. It's a Thursday, girl. I was looking. I'm rushing. I was talking to this clear girl, and I realized it ain't a racial thing, girl. We all have the same upbringing. All our parents is the same, girl. Y'all heard about the girl who was cooked in the oven? I heard about that. They say she walked in. Girl, it's giving Kanika Jenkins. It's giving Kanika Jenkins. They say she walked in or something and somebody ain't know she was in there and they cooked her. Girl, I heard about it. Yes, I sure did. I sure did. I heard about it, girl. It is a lot. Carmen say it's 40 degrees here, girl. Georgia make me want to kick it. It was 60 degrees in the morning and 40 degrees in the morning and 60 during the day last week, girl. It's 80 degrees out here. Y'all ain't heard about that? Y'all gonna make me go get the story. Y'all ain't heard about the girl who walked in the oven? Let me go get the story. Hold on. Girl, y'all made me go get this. Did go get it. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Girl, they got footage of the girl. I don't want to see. I'm not showing that. I don't even want to see it. I done seen enough Unaliving for my time. Hold on. So this girl walks in the matter of fact, let me read y'all the article first. Hold on. Y'all like the video? Yeah, girl. The girl walked in the oven at Walmart, 19-year-old girl. They don't have her picture on here, but it says, and I'm gonna show y'all the video too. Let me upload the video while I'm reading the thing. Yeah, they got a video on here too. I'm gonna read y'all the article and then we're gonna play the news clip that I have. But it says, girl, if you don't get off of here, I'm not subscribing to nothing. What are you talking about? 19-year-old Walmart employee found unalive inside walk-in oven. I'm not using it. I'm not doing it off of this one because they keep trying to make me subscribe. It says the teenager whose body was found on October 19 worked at Halifax, Canada location, police confirmed. An investigation is underway after a 19-year-old woman was found unalived inside of a walk-in bakery oven in a Walmart in Canada, authorities say. On Saturday, October 19th at around 9:30 p.m. local time, Halifax Regional Police were called to a sudden unaliving at Walmart located at 6990 Mumford Road, according to a Monday, October 21st news release. A 19-year-old woman employed at the store was found deceased. The release confirmed. Police added that investigators were working closely with occupational health and safety and the Nova Scotia Medical Examiner Service to determine the cause of unaliving, right? All right. In a further update posted on Tuesday, October 22nd, police said the woman had been located in a large oven belonging to the store's bakery department. Authorities said in the release that an investigation was still ongoing, that it would be complex and involve several partnering agencies. An investigation of this nature may take a significant amount of time, police said, urging the public to be mindful of sharing speculative information on social media. Please be aware of the impacts that they talking about misinformation. That's what they really want to see. Look, please be aware that the impact that speculation could have on family, colleagues, and loved ones of the woman that release included. Constable Martin Cromwell told reporters of the investigation on Monday, according to CBC, "We just want to encourage the public to be patient with our investigation and be mindful that there's family members and co-workers involved." Cromwell had no additional information to share with people who contacted. It says in a statement to people on Wednesday, October 23rd, Walmart spokesman Amanda Moss said staff were heartbroken. "Our deepest thoughts are with the associates or our associates and their family." Moss said, "Our focus remains on taking care of our associates and making sure they have the support they need. As police have stated, this is a very complex matter and the investigation is ongoing. Our store will be closed until further notice," the statement concluded. The spokesperson declined to comment about whether the woman was on shift when she unalived, according to the Canadian press. Nova Scotia's Department of Labor, Skills and Immigration said in a statement to people, we extend sympathies to the employees' families at this incredibly difficult time. We can confirm a stop work order was issued October 22nd for the bakery and one piece of equipment at Walmart at 699 Mumford Road, Halifax, a statement added. Noting, as this is an active investigation, we cannot release further details at this time. Please note, workplace investigations are complex and can take time. Pause. Let me go back. A stop work order was issued October 22nd for the bakery. So you mean to tell me everybody else got to walk around now? I know what I read. Girl, Satnan Singh, whatever this last name is, chair of Maritime Sikh Society Board, confirmed the woman as a member of the Sikh community. Y'all know what that is? SIKH. According to the CBC, it's pretty disgusting or distressing. You know, young people come here with all kinds of hopes and dreams, and they are working hard, and then this is what happens. Randhawa said per the outlet. What's a Sikh community? The Maritime Sikh Society Board did not immediately respond when contacted by people for further. Is that Indian? That's what I'm thinking. Hold on, girl. Let me go see, because you know they got the indigenous people still up there. Let me go see. What is the Sikh? What is the Sikh community? The Sikh community is made up of people who follow Sikh religion, which is the world's 5th largest religion with an estimated 25 to 30 million followers. Let me see. Sikh community Canada. Yeah, it's a religious group, they say. $5 foot loans. Y'all like the video? This is not a laughing matter. Let me get to the video. I got a video for y'all. Hold on. Now on TikTok, they have I don't know if it's the actual girl, but they got a video of somebody burning up in the oven. I don't want to see it, but I'm gonna show y'all the news clip.
We'll begin in Halifax, where there's been a new development in the investigation into the death of a 19-year-old Walmart employee. Police are now confirming the woman's body was found inside of a large walk-in oven belonging to the store's bakery department.
Our investigators are working with the Nova Scotia Medical Examiner Service and Occupational Health and Safety to determine the manner and cause of death.
While the identity of the woman has not been released, the Maritime Sikh Society says she was a member of the community who moved to Nova Scotia 2 or 3 years ago. It comes as rumors about the death are circulating online. Police are urging residents not to speculate. They have not released a cause of death, saying the investigation is complex. The store remains closed, and Walmart says it is supporting its employees and offering counseling.
Girl, according to the article I read, at first they only put a stop work order in for the bakery. Let me say this, because the store closed, obviously. Who closed the oven door behind that girl? This what I want to know. Who closed the oven door behind that girl? And who made an oven to where it's a walk-in oven, so that means people can come in? That literally means that you should have some type of fail-safe thing inside the oven in case of something of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So she walked in, who locked it and turned it on, or did she walk into a hot oven? It's so many questions. It's so many questions. Listen, they updated your trunks. Did you know back in the day, especially when the mob and the mafia allegedly was kidnapping people and putting them in trunks and things of that nature, even the cars have a fail-safe thing. If you buy a car in today's society, there's something inside of your trunk that you can pull to where you can get out, because they understand that sometimes, unfortunately, people get in trunks. Now, who built the oven and they ain't have no fail-safe situation? And I'm pretty sure they had to go through some type of training. Did she walk into a hot oven? And if so, how hot was it to where she could walk in? Girl, this was done on purpose. Allegedly. I believe. I believe the whole thing was done on purpose. I believe it. Walmart might have needed a ritual done real quick or something. I don't know. But my thing is, if she's walking in, does the door automatically close behind you? If not, somebody close the door. If there's not a handle to get out of the oven, then that's something on the company. Look, talk about it too late. Remind me of Kanika Jenkins freezer, and look at the polar opposites. No pun intended. One walks into a freezer, another one walks into an oven. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. One walks into a freezer, and another one walks into an oven. Child. T. Hames said, can Crump fly up there or L Sharpton? Not unless it go viral. If it go viral, they'll be up there. But if not, they ain't going up there, girl. They only do with high profile viral cases so they can make their coins. No, it doesn't lock behind you. Okay, so Miss Dyra say don't lock behind you. So it has to be locked from the outside. Okay, so yay. And Walmart got cameras all over the place. So what's up? You said it just when I said it, Puppet Master. They have cameras at every angle of that store. They know that's what I'm talking about. That's why I feel like this was done on purpose. I don't know if the girl was black. When I looked up the people on the community thing, they looked like $5 footlongs or some Arabs or something. I don't know if she was black. But you know, it's giving Kamala tease. You feel me? It give Kamala tease from what I seen, but I don't know if this girl, you know what I mean? Or was she placed inside? There you go. You know they doing organ harvesting. We talking about that today. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Did they go and get a couple of items outside that girl body and put it in there? I'm gonna tell you something, girl. If I worked at Walmart in the bakery and they talk about a walk-in oven, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. You go put the cake in there. No, girl, I'm not going in there. I'm scared. I'm scared of stuff like that. I'm scared of stuff like that. Girl, if I was working at a bakery, and I don't care how many cakes we making, girl, you talk about, oh, go put the cake in the oven. No, you go put the cake in the oven. Girl, I do all the work except for that. Girl, please. Girl, please, you go. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no, sir. You go put it in the oven. I'm going to stand right here and watch you. Jay Ellis said you don't have to walk in. It fits the racks. I got to see this now. Hold on. I got to go see what this look like. Hold on. All right, I found one. We got to get to the bottom of this. Hold on. We about to do some investigation work. Hold on, because something in the milk ain't clean. Now, according to this picture I got, and it looked like the one that I seen on TikTok, they say this is a walk-in oven. Look like you got to walk in to me. And I don't see no handle on the inside. Do they have a button you can push or something? You can see inside the oven, and it's in the middle so no one can miss it. What we talk about, Kamiko? Girl, I don't see no handle though. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe they have a emergency button or something on the inside. Not that one? Okay. That looked like the oven they had on the thing. Girl, listen, girl, walk into the oven. That's like asking me to walk to the lake of fire. Are you crazy? That's the proof box. Thank you, Shamice, for the super chat. The KJ case still haunts me to this day. Also said Zach TV passed behind covering that case. I heard about that. Love your content. Can I get a link to join, please? Oh, you want to come up on the panel? Like, we're not doing the panel right now. Did you have something specific to say? Oh, hey, new subscriber here. How are they gonna get the hot food out? That's a good question. Thank you for the super chat. Who that was? Shamice. Thank you for the super chat. Do you have something like you know more about this situation? If so, I'll drop the link for you right quick. Yeah. How do they get the food out if it's so hot? It's circular. Wait, it's circular and the size of the cart. All right, something in the milk. Oh, the membership. Oh, I don't have the I don't have a link. I need to learn how to do the link. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I don't even know how to do the link to the membership. Y'all like the video? Get the likes up. Can somebody show her how to join? Get a link to the membership. Can one of the mods, if you can find a link to the membership? I don't know if you could do it, huh? I know you could do it on the desktop, but they have a link that you could use too. Hold on, let me see. Let me go in my studio app. Let me go in my YouTube studio app and see if I can find it there. Thank you for the super chat, Talise. Looks like a paint curing booth. Hold on, let me see if I can find a link to this membership, child. Girl, this is a time. Do you hear me? Nope, no, do that. How do you share it? That's big. You gotta share it. I don't know how to find a link, you guys. Maybe one of y'all know. But I do know they have channel links for the channel. Y'all hit the you gotta subscribe to be on the hold on. Invite users to join. Oh, there you go. Found it. Copy. I found the link to the membership, y'all. I found the link to the membership, y'all. Here's the members only live. I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. Hold on, let me put it up there so y'all can know what it is. Oh no, there you go. Wait, is this the right link? No, that's just to the videos. Am I on the right? Hold on, y'all. Stand by, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to get the membership link. Y'all like the video? We got a lot to discuss today. We are going to be discussing this man, I guess, was pronounced unalive, and then they turned around and said he was straight. Girl, and they was about to take his organs out, and now they want to do organ reform. Is that the link to the members? Okay, yeah, I'll pin that then. Hold on. Thank you, Miss Parker. Why I don't see it on here? Why I don't see it on here? I see. Maybe I gotta go up further. Miss Parker, repost it one more time because I don't see it on here. Because I'm looking on my other phone. Repost it one more time, Miss Parker, so that I can pin it to the top of the chat. That's a link to a channel. I thought I saw one that said membership. It looked like just a link to a channel. Hold on, let me click the link. Oh, so it takes you to what the membership looks like. Maybe you'll be able to join from there. Let me see. Can I join from here? Nah, I don't think that's it. I'm gonna have to figure it out, y'all. Y'all give me a chance. It is for membership, but I can't join from there. Let me see. Like when I click that link, it's not letting me join from there. I can't deal with it right now though, y'all. Cause like it's not letting me join my own membership. I can't get to it now. We'll take care of it, y'all. I promise y'all. Give me a second. I can't join from there. Yeah, that's just to show where the membership is. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all. Shout out to everybody for the super chat. Y'all get the likes up. So listen, we got a lot to discuss. We're as first of all, rest in peace to this young lady. I feel like there's something real sinister about that situation. I already know how them people do. You know what I'm saying? Them people will sit up there and act like it ain't what it is. It's a lot of stuff happening right before our eyes. But you know, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so pay me no mind, allegedly. But anyway, I feel like that was purposely done. That's just me. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me. It's very creepy, Medusa. Very. Hey, can y'all see my avatar on here? Can y'all see my avatar on here? Why I feel like my avatar not coming up? It's not. I can see it on the what you call it. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So we're going to talk about organ harvesting. LeBron and Bronny trash. Y'all can't see it. I don't know why it's doing that. LeBron and Bronny trash. And we're going to talk about how sports is entertainment. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see if y'all can see that. Let me see if y'all can see this avatar. Because I put it up. Yeah, y'all can see this one. Y'all can see this one. We're going to leave her up for the day. We're going to leave her up for the day. But anyway, look. LeBron and Bronny is trash. And this is nepotism, but not in a form in which we should be cheering on as black people. See, we want to run around here acting like everybody that's black can't do no wrong. We not doing that, okay? Now then we have Sapelo Island, one of the ladies who actually was on the gangway, tells her account of the story of what happened and how she details the whole thing. It's so sad. A teen unalived themselves from a chat GPT, girl. A teen unalived themselves from chat GPT. Y'all heard about that? We gonna get into it, girl. And then also what's that lady name? Kamala had went live in a desperate attempt, called Trump and warned everybody that Trump is Hitler, girl. Listen, girl, we gonna get into it. Let's start with LeBron. Hold on, let's get LeBron and LeBron Jr. up here. Junior, Junior. He la be do be damn Illuminati. Heavier on the Illuminati when it comes to this Junior. Junior. He la be do be damn Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. Girl, you know, they call it sports and entertainment for a reason. At first, they were able to camouflage the bull. I've been saying this for a long time. I tell people all the time that be betting on basketball, football. I ask men all the time, where were you and how did you feel when you found out wrestling was fake? Because this is how I always started off. I say, where were you and how did you feel when you found out wrestling was fake? Oh man, I had to be about 12, 13, man. That broke my heart. Boom, 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 boom. So how you gonna think you gonna take it when you find out football and basketball is fake? It's scripted. Now, why is this important? The reason they merged sports and entertainment together is because it's more, at one point it was like a more sports than entertainment. Then it was kind of like half and half when they started adding halftime shows and boom, 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 and you know, singers to come in and do the national anthems and things of that nature. Now it's way more entertainment than sports. It's almost like they find tall Negroes that know how to play basketball and turn them into actors. LeBron James, it's been rumors of him getting his son on to play with him to be the first father-son duo since years ago. See, we live in a time where stat chasing is a thing. See, at one point in time, back in the day, you didn't chase the stats. You played well, and the stats spoke for themselves. Now, in 2024, in the last, five years, especially since the panorama came around, there is nothing but entertainment in these sports. I told y'all last season, and I'm going to tell y'all again, the Kansas City Chiefs will win a crap ton of Super Bowls because what's that little Kermit the Frog looking boy, the little half and half breed who run like who run knock needed. The little Kermit the Frog looking boy play for Kansas City, the quarterback. What's his name, y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? The little curly fried head little boy. What is that little boy name? Mahomes. Thank you, Gia. Y'all know where I be trying to go. Listen, Patrick Mahomes will be put as the next who? Tom Brady. Mark my word. Patrick Mahomes is about to win buku Super Bowls. He gonna win more than Tom Brady. He is the next man up. It's a script, okay? So you wonder why you can have teams that play amazingly well, and then last minute they suck because they have to follow the script, okay? Now, I told y'all this before. This ain't my first time telling y'all. There was a reason Angel Reese got quote unquote hurt, and all of a sudden Caitlin was a shoe-in for the rookie of the year because Caitlin Clark will be the female Steph Curry. This is a script. I'm giving y'all the script. Y'all, you know how when the Simpsons do it, y'all be saying they predicting the future? Well, call me the Simpsons because I'm about to predict the future. Okay? So Patrick Mahomes gonna be the next Tom Brady. He's gonna do better, and what the media is going to do, and what the teams or the industry is going to do, is create a script where he does these amazing numbers, and he's gonna surpass the last person that came up before him, and then he's gonna be labeled the new GOAT. When the fact of the matter is, I never thought Tom Brady was the GOAT, to be completely honest, and I'm being biased maybe, but I'm talking about as a single-handed person on the field. I've always thought Drew Brees was a better clear quarterback than him, but I've always thought, all in all, you know what I mean, it's other better quarterbacks, but Tom Brady was the guy. He was the guy. Now, at a time, what's the little blockhead boy? Peyton Manning. You know, the little blockhead, one head shaped like a center block. He used to be the man, but he didn't chase the stats. He played well, and the stats showed and reflected that he played well. But then Breeze came in. I don't know, maybe he was helped. I don't know. But Tom Brady was definitely helped. Tom Brady was created and manufactured in a doggone factory. Okay? Now, here comes Patrick Mahomes. He's going to outdo him. Now, why is this important? Michael Jordan was a talent. His stats reflected his talent. Kobe Bryant was a natural talent. His stats reflected his talent. They didn't stat chase. It just so happened they played so good. The stats did what they did, you know. But in today's society, here comes LeBron and LeBron sexuals, okay? So LeBron comes up, and all of a sudden, he making all these crazy numbers. I'm talking about, if you look at him on paper, he's amazing. But I'm sitting here saying, as a person who's been watching basketball since a little girl, I'm saying, but I don't see that on the court. Like, if we down 3 with 6 seconds to go or 2 seconds to go, and you got Kobe on your team, I don't care who else on your team, Kobe getting the ball. If we down in the same situation and you got Michael Jordan on your team, I don't care who else on your team, Michael Jordan getting the ball. If we down in the same situation, and we can say the same thing about Steph Curry, we can say the same thing about Kevin Durant, we can say the same thing about Allen Iverson. It's certain players. I don't care who is on the team. Jesus could be playing forward. I don't care. Give these men the ball. But as it pertains to LeBron and the Bronsexuals, he's not a clutch player. So I'm saying to myself, how is he such a great player on paper? But whenever I watch LeBron, I don't too particularly see it. Now, I'm not saying he don't do great things. He does amazing things, but he don't have that fire up in him. You know what I mean? He don't have that fire up in him. So why is this important? We heavier on entertainment in sports now than we've ever been, because it's always, once they name it sports and entertainment, they were slowly creeping it in, right? So boom, it was rumored that he gonna get his little boy on the team. He finally gets this little boy on the team, and I call cap, and I think that this is so messed up, and I think that it's wrong, and I don't care if they black, I don't care if they clear, I don't care if they whatever they is, he should not be playing on the NBA team. I pulled up this Negro stats from last night. Hold on. Oh yeah, we about to go get into it. I couldn't believe what I seen. This Negro played 3 minutes, 0 for 2, 1 rebound, no assists, 0 points. Let me run that back again. They played against Minnesota. He was on the floor for 3 minutes, right? 0 points. He was 0 for 2. For people who don't know what that means he shot twice and missed them both. Let me say that again. He's 0 for 2. That means he shot the ball up twice and missed the goal twice. That means that's what 0 for 2. He had 1 rebound and 0 assists. He didn't even help nobody else get a basket. And you mean to tell me he deserves to be in the NBA? What? Now, shout out to Savannah girl. We all know LeBron was with that clear woman before they made him marry you. But girl, hell no. Your son is trash. He grown now. I can say what I got to say. He trash. And he don't need to be on here. He don't need to be on here. As a matter of fact, if he was a regular person, he would be cut. No, as a matter of fact, if he was a regular person, he wouldn't even made the team. They wouldn't even look his way. He wouldn't have made the draft. He wouldn't have did anything. He wouldn't even be able to go to the locker room. Girl, he wouldn't be able to come to the game. But LeBron gets to get his son on here, and it's all for the what? Entertainment piece. This is all about entertainment. Listen. I hate to break it to sports fans. I don't care what sport you're watching. It's fake. The only real sport they got out right now is shooting dice. I said it. If you ain't shooting dice and a nigga might get popped, it ain't real. It ain't real. I'm telling you, the only real sport in life is spades, dice, horseshoes. If y'all still do that, throw horseshoes. Uno, that's a real game. Uno, tonk. Things of that nature. All of the rest of this stuff is fake. All of the rest of this stuff is fake. I would say track and field, but then I'm scared. I'm skeptical about that too. I'm scared. I don't know. I haven't proven it yet, so we're gonna leave track and field up there. But I'm scared. You know what I mean? Unless you playing something at the crib, it's fake. Yes, girl, boxing been fake. Girl, where you been, girl? The last real round of boxing listen, you want to know who ushered in the fake part of boxing? Y'all gonna hate me for it, but I got to say it. Floyd Mayweather. Indeed. Floyd Mayweather. Y'all want to know who ushered in fake boxing? Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. I'm not taking it back. Floyd Mayweather. He's the reason. That's why he get to have so much money, and that's why he went all of them fights so-called undefeated, and he ain't got hit. Stop it. Even Muhammad Ali got hit. Come on now. Oh, he's just the best defensive fighter. Oh, stop it. Go lay down. Girl, listen, it's all a game. It's all a lie. Everything, unless you playing spades at the house, I'm telling you, chunk, Uno, or something like that, or y'all racing up the street, it's all a lie. It's all a lie.
It's survival. I get somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I'm telling y'all, I'm not making this up. Oh yeah, the earbite was, I believe that was staged. I believe it. I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I seen it, I watched that fight when they stopped the fight. I was mad too. We was at a fight party. I'll never forget. But I don't know about the earbite, because he do have a piece missing, but I don't know. It's the jury's still out. Pity pat. Yes, pity pat is the only real sport. All these sports is lying, girl. They fake. They lying to you. And now it's not even, they making it so obvious now, it's ridiculous. And people are taking this, oh, y'all just want to talk down on the black man. That black man got his son on, and now y'all just hating. That's one thing about, niggas. One thing about black people. All y'all want to do is talk down on the black man. The black man. Shut your ugly ass up. Ain't nobody talking down on the black man. We say that nigga trash because he trash. It really gets on my nerves. It blows me. Hold on. It really blows me, bro. It really do. My bad, y'all. It really blows me, bro. So Shaq and Chuck had something to say about it. I thought I had the Chuck video, but I didn't. You guys like the video? We saw 300 and something likes. Like the video. Listen to me, y'all. These people are all this stuff is a distraction. All of this, and plus we already know LeBron has the doggone the boule symbol tattooed across his chest. He is the King Boule. LeBron is the King Boule. Let's get into what Shaq had to say right quick.
I'll give you the final word on what we just saw tonight.
Great moment, great accomplishment. Would have loved to see him play more. Now this is over. I think he focuses on getting better. He's not going to be in the starting lineup, probably won't be in that second lineup, but if I'm him, I'm working somehow to get some type of rotation so he can get some type of flow. Again, because of his last name, that we want him to be great, but like LeBron said, there's 450 of us. It's only a few rookies that have came in and had a great impact immediately, but knowing the kid a long time, he works hard, he's willing to learn, so I wish him well, but great accomplishment for the James.
That nigga belong in G League. Matter of fact, he need to go back to AAU. He belong back in AAU. That nigga trash. Somebody said LeBron bow-legged, girl, but LeBron been bow-legged. Girl, where you been at, girl? I likes me a nice little bow-legged man, but not too bow-legged, but just enough to where it's sexy when he put his jeans on. Yeah, he been bow-legged, but I don't like LeBron. I don't like LeBron. I don't like him. These kids can't play sports anymore. Carmen, remember we was talking the other day and I said the new Kappas, the new Newts, they just don't have it. It's the churn all over the place. It's churn in sports. It's churn in the D9. They can't even swiggle their shoulders right. They can't do nothing. Yes, Brittany, he need to go back to AAU with the churn. He do need to go back to AAU. He tried. Girl, I can't even play, and my child would have got more points than that. Listen, nobody's hating on LeBron, and I saw a lot of that under the shade room and neighborhood talk posts. Oh, y'all just hating. Black people always want to bring other black people down. No, he doesn't belong there, and he took the spot of somebody who does. He took the spot of somebody who belongs there, who should have been there, but simply because his daddy want to make a poster. You know what I mean? And listen, history is going to be written to say that these men were the first father-son duo that did this, that, and the third. Girl, Steph Curry and his daddy did more than them, and they went together in the league. But Steph Curry and his daddy, girl, please. Girl, stop it. Let her piece take that juice. That's why he got that stupid beard to hide that growth in his jaw. What? And let me tell you something too. Y'all know Bronny had passed out with a heart attack at practice one time. Girl, far as I know, Bronny might not even be real. Girl. You know, I go as far. Girl, look, remember that time they had said that he passed out at the at practice? And they say he was having a heart attack. Girl, what if that ain't the real LeBron Bronny? But I think that's him, because I think if they'd have came back with a new one, they would have made him know how to play football. They would have made him know how to play basketball. But you know, I be doing the most. They say he malfunctioning, girl. He was playing like that before the heart attack. So I don't know. This is all a script, you guys. Welcome to the party. You're late. Okay. This is a script. You are now watching the greatest entertainment of basketball history. This is all about, it's like watching Space Jam. To me, it's like watching Space Jam. This is a real live version of Space Jam. It's fake. Okay, so LeBron and your son Bronny, LeBron ain't as good as they say he is neither. And I said it. I don't care. Y'all, the Bron sexuals could get mad at me all they want. Listen, the LeBron has never been as good as they say he is. I don't care what the stats say. Well, I know what I see when I watch him. He's good, but he's not great. He would, and the whole talk of is he better than Jordan? It typically comes from people who never witnessed Jordan play. It typically comes from people who never seen Jordan in action. For real. So LeBron, he's a plant. Now they planting his whack ass son. Honestly, hopefully they kick him off the team. He doesn't belong there. He don't belong there. He don't even need to be in G League. He need to go back to AAU. I'm telling you. He need to play with the 7th, 8th graders. Put him with the 7th, 8th graders on AAU. Let him go travel with the team. Put him back there, because he don't deserve to be where he at here. That nigga trash, and everybody know he trash. And people, well, what's wrong with him helping his son? Nothing is wrong with helping his son. But this is my thing, and this is what I tell people all the time. Oh, Grape T said he got a guaranteed 4-year contract. Child. Listen, this is what I tell people all the time. As far as these celebrities, I don't mind black people helping their kids. I swear I promote that. But when it's to the detriment of the masses, that's where I have a problem. So what does that mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna choose my child over everybody, and that's period. And y'all would do the same. But I'm not gonna do something to put my child in a position that directly affects or hurts somebody, right? For her to gain. Because then she, number one, will never learn hard work. And then number two, she'll always feel like she's entitled, which we have a whole bunch of them out here that feel like she's entitled and she doesn't have to work for anything. And life will fail her in that situation. This young boy did not deserve to be in the NBA. There were many great NBA players that came and they had children who, hell, Michael Jordan's sons played. And they didn't do this for them because you did not deserve to be here. But again, it's not about the sport. Why do you think that they was able to win during the panorama in the bubble? Oh yeah, look. Lola, you are absolutely right. They definitely gonna win a chip together. Oh yeah, got to do that before he get up out of there. He has to do that before they get out of there. So yes, they're gonna go and win a chip. Yes, they are. Yeah, they sure is. They're gonna go win a chip. And not only are they gonna be the first father-son duo, they're gonna say that they're the first father-son to win a championship, and they're gonna put them down as the greatest of all time. Listen, the story writes itself. Yup, just like when North was in that place sounding a mess. No shade, but I'm sorry. Girl, I never liked LeBron anyway, or the bisexuals. They ain't nothing but a bunch of male beehive. I said it. I never like you ever got into it with a bisexual? See, y'all don't know. So this the thing. I be in all type of circles when it comes to social media because I'm a well-rounded type of girl. You know what I mean? So I'll be over here talking about history. Then I'll be over here battling somebody on sports. Then I'll be over here battling somebody on reality TV. Then I'll be, you know what I mean? Like I'll be everywhere. I have hands in all the pots. And I have been in arguments with bisexuals. Girl, it's like the beehive. It's like the barbs. Girl, you think the Swifties or whatever they call them girls, the broom switches, whatever them girls, the Swifty girls. It's literally like that. Girl, them people will take your head off your shoulder. Do you hear me? When you get to saying something about Brian, that's why I call them bisexuals. Y'all niggas is weird. Y'all niggas is weird. Girl, you get into it with one of them niggas, girl, they want your head off your shoulder. Do you hear me? They listen. Yeah, you know I love a good tussle. SL loves me a good tussle. I think honestly I can't go a week without having at least one. You know what I mean? Loves me a good tussle. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I loves me a good tussle. I'm gonna be honest right there, but yeah, girl, I battles everybody. Girl, they literally want your head off your shoulder. They literally want your head off your shoulder. Now they say Savannah was at the game. Savannah trying to rear and come out and do things and whatever. Savannah girl, go lay down, girl. Don't do it. Because Savannah, when them people start to dig in and they find out LeBron only married you because he needed you to be the Michelle to his Barack, his Barry B. Let's talk about it. Because I told y'all entertainers have arranged marriages too. Y'all don't want to hear that though. Entertainers have arranged marriages. Entertainers have arranged marriages. Okay. So with that being said, oh girl, they're gonna get the digging and find out he really wanted to be with that clear woman. You know, they say he still be sleeping with the clear women on the side, on the bike. So girl, Savannah, girl, we like you. You're beautiful. Yeah, just fall back, girl. Don't come out. Don't come out. Don't come out. I'm telling you, don't come out. I'm telling you, if you come out, they're gonna take your head off. Miss V said as soon as Savannah told LeBron she was pregnant with it and it's a boy, LeBron had the wheels turning to do this one day. I'll do you one better. I'll take you that and raise you one. Do you know that these people, for instance, do you know now when you go get artificial insemination or anything, you know how they could choose this, you could choose the sex of the baby? What if conspiracy theory time? What if they breeding them children the way that they breeding them? Okay, she's gonna have a boy. This boy is gonna grow up to do this. We're gonna groom this little boy from little bitty to grow up and do this. Have y'all ever thought about that? Because I believe that's what happens. Because I know they do it in politics for a fact. I know they do it in politics for a fact. They know what they gonna have because they know how. Them people got power, man. Them people got power. If you could choose the sex of your baby now, come on now, you know they've been doing that. If I go on artificial insemination right now and say I only want a boy, they can pull from a thing of semen or something. I don't know how they do it to make sure that I have a boy or have a higher probability of having a boy. So if I can do that on my level, how long you think Hollywood been doing that? Yeah, court tutor. They got that type of control. They did it with LeBron calling him king in high school. King of what? Rocks and barbecue? Ribs and backflips? Negro, please. That nigga ain't no king. He a king. He ain't no king. God, King James. But I remember me and my mom was watching one game when he first went to not Orlando, Miami. When he was in the Miami with D Wade, that before we knew he was loose wristed. D Wade and Bosh, Chris Bosh and all of them. And I remember that nigga was on that. They were hollering King James, and he was up there talking about, yeah, I did this and I did that. Boy, they came back one of them games and act like, girl, when I seen Bosh miss a wide open layup, I say, oh yeah, they trying to show him, girl. He had to come back at that game and say, you know what, it's a team effort. Oh yeah, King James, I remember that. They humbled your ugly ass real quick. They humbled you. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But yeah, girl Savannah, go lay down, girl. You come out here in the street. How Kaya said you're gonna get hit by 18 wheelers and Mack trucks. Go back inside, girl. Go back inside. Go back inside. He ain't no king. He ain't no king of nothing. That nigga king of flat tires and gas and that nigga king of carburetors. That's it. King of carburetors. That's the only king he is. That's all I know. Girl, anyways, let's move on. Because that really made me mad. I don't care if they black. And listen, this is another thing too. I was talking to the clear girl at work. I said, you know, my people don't realize that they got people in position that we idolize or that we admire, but these people are literally there to distract them or to gatekeep. You know what I mean? There's a reason why STEM is full of the D9, law full of D9, medical full of D9. They gatekeepers. They gatekeepers. That's literally what they are. Now, in other news, this beautiful young lady, Elizabeth Francis, was the oldest living woman in America, 115 years old, and passed and went on to glory. Oh, Miss Liz, she looked like a ma'am. You know what I mean? She looked like a ma'am. Rest in peace to this lady. At 115, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to live that long. That's too many people going, Now, she looked like she was healthy. You know what I mean? But ultimately, Miss Liz was the oldest person in America at 115 years old, and she passed on to glory today. Rest in peace to Miss Liz. Miss Liz, honestly, you know, black don't crack. I know clear people who look older than her at 40. You get it? So this lady lived a wonderful long life. I know that lady was a wealth of knowledge. Girl, if that lady was in my family, I'd be going videotape her or audio tape her every day just to hear her talk. That lady, 1909, that lady done seen this world turn topsy-turvy. Do you hear me? But I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to live to 115 years old. Girl, you look around, your children gone, your husband gone, your mama gone, your daddy gone, your friends gone. You the only one left. I don't want to live like that. Rest in peace to the ancestor. But I just wanted to add that. I thought that was super dope to put up here. Now let's get into the organ harvesting, girl. So let me get the man up here. So this man right here, hold on. This man right here, he went to the hospital and they done told his sister that he done gone on to glory, right? Now, they get ready to prep him and put him under for the organ removal, and the man wake up. Now, let me gag you up too. Not only that, the man wakes up, and it should be a miracle, right? All the nurses quit. Now, I'm sitting here saying, now, hold on. Something in the milk ain't clean. Because listen, why would the nurses quit? It seems to me one or two things, and this is me speculating. It seems to me that this man, I mean, this isn't the first time it happened, and maybe they've had, you know, reservations about it, the nurses, or maybe it was a back and forth. When he woke up, the nurses were telling the doctor, we need to call it off, and the doctor was like, no. Y'all know organ harvesting makes the most money. It's so lucrative. It's so lucrative. Let's get into the article. It says, in a near fatal medical mishap, a Kentucky man, Anthony Thomas T.J. Hoover II, narrowly avoiding having his organs harvested after mistakenly being declared brain dead. How, Sway? On October 25th, 2021, Hoover was admitted to Baptist Health Richmond after a drug overdose, WLBT reports. As doctors prepared him for organ donation surgery, staff noticed movement, and Hoover was visibly crying, leading to the surgery's cancellation. His sister, Donna Rohrer, witnessed Hoover's eyes opening while he was being transferred, raising concerns that were dismissed as reflexes. See, hold on. Somebody in the audience probably done been through this. Oh, but I see his eyes open. Oh, that's just reflexes. See, when you die, you girl, pay attention. So then it says the situation unfolded when Natasha Miller, an organ preservationist, realized something was wrong while preparing for the procedure. Hoover, despite being declared dead, was moving, thrashing around, and had where was I? I can't even. I think I cut it off. But anyway, Hoover's family was left devastated by the initial misdiagnosis. Rohrer shared her concerns when she saw her brother showing signs of life, describing how he appeared to look around. It was like it was his way of letting us know, hey, I'm still here. Mind you, these patients can't talk. Hoover, who lives under the care of his sister, even attended her wedding in 2023, dancing with her on the big day. It says his remarkable survival has reignited discussions around organ donation practices. Rohrer did not I'm sorry, let me see. I gotta take the banner down. Rohrer didn't know how to close her brother. No, I'm sorry. Rohrer didn't know how close her brother was to having his organs removed prematurely until January of this year. She appeared before the House Energy and Commerce Committee in September to give her testimony in hopes something like this never happened again. Let me tell y'all something. And I need y'all to hear me and hear me good. Do you hear me? This is not the first time this is happening. This is not the first time. Y'all take that organ donor off your license. And this lady was wheeling this man in, and the man's eyes was open, and the doctor was telling her it's a reflex. Now, why did all the nurses quit? That's what I want to know. Because see, all the nurses who were in the room with this when this happened, they quit. I wonder why. Did they get into it? Because remember, he can't speak. All he can do is look, and that's probably why he was crying when they was preparing him for the doggone surgery. Were they in there arguing, and them nurses were saying, no, we're not going to proceed with it, and the doctor was saying, but we have to, because they make a lot of money off of these organs. Because if it was a miracle and they just left it at that, why wouldn't the nurses just go ahead on and, why would they quit? It doesn't make sense. Take that organ donor off your license, girl. Now, don't get me wrong. If they want you, they're going to get you. But let me tell you something. This man made it. Thank God. Something happened at the last minute that intervened. But this was very horrible for me. When I saw this, I said, oh, my God. Them people been doing that. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. And that man's laying. I couldn't imagine that man laying on the table crying because he knowing I'm alive. Y'all know I'm alive. Y'all see my eyes open. And y'all running around here telling people it's a reflex. And I could hear you saying that. Girl, I'd have been crying too. I'd have been girl crying. Wouldn't have been a girl. So many tears would have been coming out my eyes. Could you imagine somebody standing over you talking about you ain't alive and you looking like nigga, but I am, and you can't even express that? This was the movie Terrence Howard played the doctor. What's the name of the movie? Tell me the name of the movie. Girl, bless this man's family, girl. I'll be suing like a dog. Do you hear me? Y'all tried to kill him out. Y'all tried to take him out. No way. Get the likes up on the video, guys. Now, I want to go move over to this. So, apparently, y'all remember the Sapelo Island situation that I had told y'all about? Let me see if I can get the clip just so y'all can see it. Hold on, here you go. I'm going to get the clip so y'all can see it. So Sapelo Island, we talked about this the other day. I still have the video coming to y'all. I'm leaving work early, so I'm going to try to do it today. But anyway, Sapelo Island was where Indigenous Black people, Gullah Geechee, are from, and they held, and the island been in their possession. They own the land over there, at least what's left of it. And then all of a sudden, this tragedy happens on Cultural Day that unalives 7 people. Let me get it up here.
We're learning that 7 people have died after a gangway has collapsed into the water. DNR officials tell us at one point 20 or more people were in the water. 6 people were critically injured and 2 more were life-flighted out of the area. This all happened as a Gullah Geechee cultural celebration was happening on the island. Folks tell us that this is a big event, annual event that brings hundreds of people to the island. I spoke with the sheriff's office chaplain here in McIntosh County. He tells me that at the time of the collapse, 40 people were on the gangway, essentially from a step and then on to a dock. They were on a ramp. At that point, when those 40 people were on it, it collapsed. Again, DNR officials telling us that at one point, 20 or more people ended up in the water. Officials are promising to provide more information on Sunday morning in a press conference at 10 a.m. We will be there and bring you the latest.
So yeah, so as you can see, that was the news clip of what happened. We talked about this a couple days ago. Well, this one lady who was actually on the gangway when it went through, she did, like, trigger warning. She's gonna detail what happened and how she asked for her uncle, who's an old elderly man as well, to come and help her. And when he came and helped her, the thing gave way because they were basically getting the elders onto the ferry. Okay, that's what, and it was a lot of elders that passed. Matter of fact, all the people except the clear man was a lot of our elders that passed. So she's gonna detail her story. Trigger warning: if this is too much, please click off. But she's gonna detail what happened that day. It was so heartbreaking, I couldn't believe it. Y'all check it out.
Realized that a very dear friend of ours was still, we were getting one of the ones that as we were getting on the gangway, I realized that a very dear friend of ours was still way back on the dock. And I turned around and I said, I gotta go get Miss Kamala. And I went back to go get her. And when I went to go get her, she said, I can't walk. You're gonna have to push me. And I told her, I say, the nurse in me is telling you that's not safe for me to push you on a walker. You can tumble over. So I called my uncle that was already on the gangway behind my mom, and I called him and I said, Uncle Bubba, I said, come and help me. And he came back and he helped me. And I said, you hold on to the front of the walker, you pull slowly, and I push slowly so the walker wouldn't turn over. And we did. And when we got in the middle of that gangway, I heard a crack. Then I looked, and all I remember is releasing the walker, and Miss Kamala just fell straight down in the water. And I looked up and I said, oh my God, what is happening here? All of us ended up in the water. And the currents just pushed probably about a good 10 of us away from the ferry. It just pushed us and pushed us and pushed us. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? And then I realized I saw my uncle. And I said, Uncle Bubba, grab my hand. And he grabbed my hand, but he grabbed my shirt too. And he kept pulling me and pulling me and pulling me under the water. And I kept saying to myself, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I had to take his fingers one by one and peel them off of my shirt. And I floated back up to the top and I saw his face and I was like, oh my God. God, what did I do? What did I do? And he floated by me. I was like, what did I do, Lord? It took everything out of me to just make it to land. I can't even tell you. I was in the middle of that water. It wasn't nothing but God's grace for me to make it to land. And I didn't swim. I did not swim at all. I tried not to panic, and I asked God to give me strength to make it. I knew just to keep my head above water and just move my legs and my arms, and that's what I did. It seemed like it just took rescue them forever. I guarantee you forever. We were on the other side of the island. It just took them forever. I just heard people running by saying, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Rescue wasn't even there yet. And I was like, oh my God. I kept asking about my uncle. Where's my uncle? Where's my uncle? No one could tell me anything.
All right, y'all. It was sad to hear, but it was needed. Because there's a lot. First of all, the fact that she's able to tell her story, that's going to help her tremendously with her healing, because she feels like she's the reason why her uncle didn't make it. The lady who she was pushing didn't make it, and I wanted to point this out. First of all, I saw T. Haynes, I think that was you, said that DNR talking about too many people on the ramp. If the ramp was good, it wouldn't have mattered if 40 people was on the ramp. If the ramp was built properly and it was structured up the way that it should have been structured up, 40 people being on the ramp shouldn't have been a problem. They just have to know how to. They just have to put. If they use the right ramp, that wouldn't matter. We go on ramps. If anybody been on boats, girl, if you've been on a cruise, they be having 100 people on the ramp. You know what I mean? They be having 100 people on the ramp. So I don't think it's that. I know that's what they're gonna try to say, but them people better fight that. Them people better fight that. See, this is what Al Sharpton and them need to be coming down for, but it's not tied to no money, so they're not gonna come down for it. Let me tell you something. A lot of things was happening here. So they got all these elderly people who probably grew up on this island because they are Gullah Geechee women and men, and they come back every year for Cultural Day. They've been going back and forth from this island probably since they left the island. I told y'all before, a lot of people left the island and sold a lot of their land, but they got 50 people, only 50 people left that's not budging from their land. And I hope they never budge, because them clear people trying to take their land. So with that being said, our ancestors were going back to the Cultural Day that like they've been doing all of these years, and unfortunately they were unalived due to a structural issue and a state issue, because you're not going to tell me they had the money allocated to put up a proper ramp. They never did. And the fact that them people lost their lives is somebody put in the chat earlier, somebody need to pay for that. You know what I mean? Lexi's good says, I mean, technically it's her fault. Her uncle was in the clear until she called him back. And I seen a lot of that as well. But I wouldn't dare want to be in her shoes, because I'm pretty sure she beating herself up like that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that lady will never be the same behind that very thought right there, when she literally was only asking him to help her with the elderly lady. You know what I mean? So I think that that lady gonna have to live with that. It's not right. It's not her fault that the ramp broke. I think if she knew that the ramp would break, she wouldn't have been on the ramp. Neither would the lady. You know what I mean? So I think we got to be careful with that, because it's all cool until it's you. Because I know it took me, and I still grapple with that. When my sister called me my sister was 8 months pregnant and got shot. And my sister called me and tried to talk on the phone with me before she got shot. And I told her I was going to call her back because I was cooking. I'll never forget. And I battled more in the past than now with myself. Like, if I would have got on the phone with my sister, she wouldn't have went outside and got shot. You don't know how that, and that's just me giving my personal experience, you guys. You don't know how that burden is on you. And that lady, if she knew that that ramp was going to give way, she wouldn't have been on the ramp. She wouldn't have pushed them other people on the ramp, and she sure wouldn't have called her uncle. But that's something that she had to deal with because of something completely out of her control. I think that we got to be mindful and careful with that. So I saw a lot of that, and it's very insensitive for the time. You know what's crazy? And this is nothing to the girl to the person who said that. But I was looking in the shade room comments under the neighborhood talk. The neighborhood talk comments under that, and I'm seeing the people say that, but them the same people who get mad when they say you speaking on the dead. Think about it. The same people who be saying that, and when I was under the neighborhood talk comments, they be the same people that be like, "Oh, you shouldn't be speaking on the dead. It's disrespectful." Weird. But this is another thing. It's a lot of elderly people on this ramp. It's not about knowing how to swim when you swimming in uncharted waters, lakes, rivers, oceans. They have these things called currents, right? And what a current is I told y'all before, it's like a hurricane underwater. If you get caught up in a current can take you from Louisiana to Georgia just by being caught up in a current, and you can't swim against it. Michael Phelps couldn't swim against a current. You know what I mean? So with that being said, even if she was the best swimmer, even if they had a whole bunch of professional swimmers, if they get caught up in those currents, that's a wrap. So now you got elderly people, a lot of them who are probably handicapped, they couldn't walk, so I'm pretty sure they can't swim that well, and they fighting against currents, and they got all this. Yeah, that was a recipe for disaster. That was never gonna go the way they do it. Even the lady said she don't even know how she made it back to the front. I mean, to land, because she didn't even swim. That was ancestors there. That was the ancestors there who got her back to land. But Tiffany said it is sad the people didn't know how to tread lightly on the gangway. That's the thing though. The people did what they didn't do nothing wrong. The gangway was messed up. And I think we need to go more toward that. It was the gangway. They put up a aluminum faulty gangway. They had a man on here, and I showed y'all the other day. He said that he was on here. He said he was on the gangway by himself one time, and it sounded like it was gonna give way. You know what I mean? So it ain't on them. Them people did what they were supposed to do. If they had a maximum capacity and they overexceeded it, then that would be one thing. That wasn't the situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eventually the ramp was gonna collapse. It was a matter of time. But the story where she told her the man to grab onto her, and this is another thing for people who know how to swim and people who know anything about saving people's lives in the water. Honestly, you risk your life when you go to save other people. I'm not saying don't save other people, but what happens is typically when people think that, because it's all mental, because if people just sit still, your body automatically floats. The reason why people sink and drown is because they panic and they get to moving. Okay, that's literally why people drown. Let me say that. I know people, it's easier said than done. I've been swimming all my life. My mom and my daddy was my mom and my daddy were lifeguards. I know all about swimming. I've been swimming since I was a little girl. My baby know how to swim. We swimmers in my family. Let me tell y'all something. When you go to save a person who don't know how to swim, the reason people drown is because they panic. Your body already is filled with air. It's called breathing. You know how you breathe? When you breathe, your body is filled with air. That's why if you were ever get into a pool of water, I don't care if it's 2 feet, 6 feet, 12 feet, 1,000 feet, if you just relax and lay there, your body will not sink. But what happens is people panic under the thought of drowning, and then they all of a sudden start fighting. Now, when you're fighting, what are you doing? Mouth is open, you're panting, and guess what happens? Water gets in your mouth. Not only that, if you're not breathing correctly, guess what? Not enough air is in your lungs to keep you afloat, and then what happens? You drown. Between the panicking, the lack of oxygen, and all the other things that go along with it, you will drown. But this is the problem when you go to save somebody. Like the lady said, I told him to hold on to my shirt, but she said he was pulling her down and she thought she was going to die too. That wasn't because he wanted her to die. That wasn't because he wanted to take her with him. He was panicking. Under panic, you don't think correctly. So he's probably pulling on her shirt to stay afloat. Listen, he's pulling on her shirt to stay afloat. And in the process of the panic, he is pulling her down. Now she's telling him, hold my hand, but when he grabbing her hand, he's pulling her. And in fact, that's how a lot of people drown. Even the people who go to save the people who was drowning, that's typically how it happens, all due to panic. So when she said she had to pry his fingers off one by one to let him go, and she saw his face and was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? She was in a situation where it was either her or him. Most people will choose themselves unless it's a child or something like that. So she's going to live with that for the rest of her. She will forever have that image and that whole situation for the rest of her life. None of this was these people's fault. None of this was these people's fault. Them people, it was the state and whatever company they used to put that ramp there. That's literally what it was. And no matter how well you can swim, I want to make this extremely clear. I don't care how well you can swim. You could be Michael Phelps. You can be a dolphin. I don't care. If you are in a body of water other than a pool, there are things that can happen that are called currents. I to easily explain them, I'm a visual. They like underwater hurricanes or underwater tornadoes. You get caught up in one of them currents, you're not going to swim against the current. Wherever the current is going, meaning if it's going this way to the left, you going to the left. And that left might end you 100 miles from where you are. Okay, so it doesn't matter how well you can swim in an emergency situation like that, and you got panic, you got fright, you got all these things going on, plus the currents, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. And that's why she said, I didn't even swim. I don't even know how I landed back to the land. That was the ancestors, baby. That was the ancestors. That was the Most High. That's what that was. So, it's just unfortunate with that situation, man. That shit broke my heart when I seen that. I was like, man, that's cold-blooded. That really broke my heart. And my prayers go out to the family and the people out there, for real, because I wouldn't want to be in none of them situations. It's easy to sit up here and say, oh, she should have did this, or it's her fault. Man, look, a lot of people ain't never experienced a lot of things. That's why it's easy to say certain things like that out their mouth. Because I'm in the comments and that's all I see. Well, if she wouldn't have called him back, he wouldn't have been gone. Man, look, and I don't wish nothing on nobody. But until you in them type of situations, tread light. That's all I'm gonna say. I will request that somebody tread light. That lady might not mentally ever be the same no more. I'm gonna say that again and I'm gonna leave it alone. That will probably change that lady for the rest of her life. She will most likely, hopefully she will, but she will most likely never be the same prior to that incident. So with that being said, y'all gotta offer a little more grace. That's all. I'm just asking that we offer a little more grace. You know what I'm saying? That lady ain't did nothing wrong. It ain't like she broke the gangway. You know what I mean? So just offer a little more grace. All right, now. Moving on from that somber situation. My prayers go out to the family, man, for real. My prayers go out to the family. Hold on, let me go get something. Hold on. Now, this has nothing to do with nothing, but I wanted to bring this up. I'm on TikTok, and I seen This guy called in on this man calls in on this Black Americans Live. I guess he's an African. And he's on here going back and forth with the man, telling him that he's African. And then he tells the man, well, technically his term is African American because he's from Africa and he lives in America. Now the guy tells him, well, go ahead, you can use the term. I personally wouldn't let them take none of our terms that we have, because listen, we've got a lot accomplished under all of our terms. Black American, African American, Negro, Indian. We have a lot owed to us. I don't think it's right that we would give away our old identities, if it makes sense. Okay, so I wanted y'all to hear this video of this man going back and forth and see, and now pay attention to how delusional this foreigner is. Well, foreigner with the hard R. Pay attention how delusional these people is. It's so weird. Look.
And I guarantee your dad and your mother knows my great-grandfather very well. And if you're into music, and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? You probably read about him.
See, you look at the chat. We can hear it. We know who our people are. We know.
Bro, do you know I'm from New York?
Brother,
I'm from New York. We
know you're from a borough in New York.
Bro, just because you have a list, doesn't mean that you know something.
Thank you, brother, for noticing that. But guess what?
You have a list.
So what? Yeah, thank you.
I don't want to be. I'm Black American. I'm African American.
Exactly. I'm
African American.
There you go. That's all we're saying. Be proud of who you are.
Do you know? Bro, do you know?
You're not one of us. Stop cosplaying.
Listen, bro.
Don't speak for us. Don't speak for us. Act like.
Don't speak for who?
Don't speak for us,
bro. Don't speak for who? Who's us? Who's us, bro? Who's us?
Speak for you.
I speak for African Americans.
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Speak for African American. There you go.
Yeah, that's what we are, right?
No. That's what you are.
That's what we are. Technically, we're African Americans. There's no such thing as an FBA. There's no such thing as an FBA. What is foundational about being Black in America?
Heather.
Can you explain that to me? What is foundational about being Black in America? Are you going to explain it? Are you going to explain how you're not African?
I just explained it.
Could you explain how you're not African?
I just explained it.
Can you explain how you're not African?
I just explained it.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Just because you was born in America doesn't mean you're American.
Give your tether brother a boost.
No, just because you're born in America doesn't mean you're American.
Give your tether brother a boost.
Just because you're born in America doesn't mean you're American. Because culturally, what makes you American?
Brother a boost.
Culturally, what makes you American, bro? Culture.
All right. First of all, I wouldn't even go back and forth with this troll. I swear I wouldn't. First of all, let's start there first. I would not go back and forth with this troll. Number one. Number two, I didn't like him saying, yeah, you be African American. Like I say, we got a lot accomplished and we are owed a lot under those terms. I don't care if we no longer identify with them. If it's my old clothes, I want to hold on to them. I'm not letting you wear them. We should not be letting these Africans come over here and say they now claim that they're African American. Because guess what? Y'all want y'all little cash reparations? They're gonna come in there and get it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, which I believe, and I say this all the time, I believe we are owed. I think cash reparations is the low-hanging fruit. We owe so much more than the cash. I'm not saying that we shouldn't get the cash. I do, but I think that we don't even realize we're taking the lowest form of reparations that we're owed when we do that, when we only focus on that. Now listen. This man going back and forth telling him, well, how are you not African? How are you not African? And this is the one problem I have with the FBA situation through Tariq. I think Tariq is hilarious. I think Tariq stands on business, but Tariq got to make sure he take care of his thing, his little situation too, and also feed the people. Why does that make sense? Tariq started out as a Pan-Africanist. Tariq started out as a Pan-Africanist. Tariq moved from Pan-Africanist to FBA. And he'll admit that he has indigenous blood and we have indigenous blood, but he won't fully say we're indigenous to the land. And the reason being is because if he admits that that we are indigenous to this land, then everything he's ever said about the whole Pan-Africa thing and all the movies and books and things of that nature, all that gotta go. It's gotta go. And then it kind of desolidifies the movement that he started. I'm sorry. So what happens is he got a lot of FBA followers who are, taking the rhetoric, and Tariq is like giving him 75% truth and mixed with 25% bull. Okay. And what's happening is these people go out into the world and they come across these Africans, and the Africans say, well, okay, if you're not African, tell me how you're not African. And their response is always, we're foundational Black Americans. We built the land. Okay, what do you mean? That means when they started this civilization, we were here when they started it. That still don't listen to me. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Tariq's whole thing is we are foundational, not because we're from here. He said we have some indigenous blood, but it's not because of that. We all come from Africa, according to Tariq. It's just that we're foundational because upon the foundation of what we so-called know is so-called America today, we built it. We built the infrastructures, we built the institutions, we built all of those things. Now, while that is helpful to people who don't understand, it really kind of puts you back in the situation that if I'm from Africa and you tell me I'm not you and you not me, but you admit that you did come from Africa, you sound crazy. Either you African or you not. And what happens is the followers that he have, they go back and repeat that rhetoric in these so-called tethers. Is that what they call them? These tethers, they catch them in that every time. You cannot separate yourself from Africa and then say you came from Africa. Now, Tariq has this thing that he calls ethnogenesis. I don't know, is that even a real? Let me see. Let me go read what an because I always hear him say it. We had an ethnogenesis. Let me see what that is. Ethnogenesis. Okay, here you go. Ethnogenesis is the process by which an ethnic group is formed and develops. The term comes from Greek words ethnos, meaning group of people, and genesis, meaning beginning. Ethnogenesis can occur through a variety of processes, including self-identification, or the groups that identifies itself as distinct. Outside identification, the group is identified as distinct by others. Migration, people move to a new area and form a new ethnic group, or amalgamation, different groups within the community combine to form a new ethnic group. Okay, so what he's saying, I guess, will fall under people who move to a new area and form a new group. So Tariq has to hold on to the Africa narrative because it fits his pockets. But the facts of the matter is, it's like giving them 65-75% truth with a lot of bull. The other 25% bull. Listen, the so-called Black people here, if you do your genealogy, you will see, and then you start even digging back through genealogy, and you start actually really looking at a lot of the history prior to them people coming here. You've always been here. You are probably indigenous to here. I know I am. I can't speak on nobody else, but I found through history, not on nobody in particular, of the people who were in these lands, we were already here. They didn't pull us from no boats. They hadn't even showed us no real boat anyway. So with that being said, it's hard to battle these fools because you saying you African, but saying we had an ethnogenesis, trying to separate yourself, and they catching you in a lie every time. Listen, you ain't have no damn ethnogenesis. You were never a part of them. You never came from no Africa. The motherland is not in Africa. if that was the case, and the saying goes, there's nothing new under the sun, everything you did has already been done, why do the Africans come here instead of us going there? If Africa is the motherland, why do the Africans come over here and look like us instead of us looking like them? You didn't come from no African. You ain't nothing like no African. Only thing y'all share is skin color. That's it. And most of them don't even share your skin color. Okay? All of the Americas, all of North America, South America, the Caribbean islands, all of the Afro-Latina, we were already here. Ain't no ethnogenesis. We have to compete. You can't say we had an ethnogenesis because you still tie yourself to them people. You ain't have no damn ethnogenesis. If you can't do no genealogy and see no African somewhere in your family, even if you see one or two, that still don't fully make you African because it takes 3 generations. Listen. It takes 3 generations to create or form a new gene pool. Okay, so meaning if I marry a clear man and we have babies, we got half and halves, right? If my kids procreate with blacks, then their babies gonna be like almost half and half. But if they procreate with blacks, guess what? They're back black. Not saying that the genes don't still go down. The fact of the matter is, if you can't find no African in your genealogy in the past 300-400 years, you probably ain't from Africa, baby. So that's where I think Tariq loses me, or not think, I know he loses me at hollering about this ethnogenesis stuff. You either a part of them, you come from them, or you don't. And the fact of the matter is, most of us do not come from them. We don't. I know we've been indoctrinated to believe that, but we don't come from them, okay? Thank you, Dimple Pop, for the super chat. We were here first. Jane Elliott even said it. Yeah, I know. And I don't even like that clear woman. I think she said she be spitting sometimes. I know she going to glory. I know she used to spit sometimes, but I don't even care for her. But she be spitting when she spit. You know, yeah, we were here first. Listen, they know it. We the only ones don't know it. They know it. And let me make y'all laugh. See everybody running around here talking about reparations with the cash reparations for slaves. Boy, it's gonna be a rude awakening when you do that genealogy and find out half of y'all Negroes people were never no slaves. Boy, y'all gonna be up a creek. Do you hear me? When y'all start looking at, see, that's why I say Tariq need to be promoting genealogy. He talking about cash reparations. Let them people gotta say who was enslaved. You can't just say I'm black, so I was enslaved. You gotta go to them people and say, this is my relative. She was enslaved under the white plantation in 1625, and her children and da 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 da. Boy, when y'all do that genealogy and realize a lot of y'all, now I ain't gonna say all y'all, because some of our people were slaves. But boy, when y'all get into that genealogy and y'all see a lot of them weren't slaves, how you gonna go back for cash reparations then? This is another reason why them people don't entertain us with the cash reparations. You need to be reparated in way more than one way. Cash is only one part. Cash is only one section of reparations. They owe you land. They owe you everything that they have. He said in order to get reparations, you have to verify your lineage. How do you verify your lineage? How do you verify your lineage? Oh, my granddaddy from North Carolina. That's how you verify your lineage? No, baby. That don't go like that. See, you have to do an actual genealogy. And through your genealogy, you'll see who your people was, what status they were. If they were enslaved, you'll see, hey, oh yeah, my people was enslaved in Mississippi in 1725. She come from an enslaved mama, and her kids were enslaved, and then her kids were enslaved. That's where you go, and then you go back with them names, and you say, here, run me my reparations. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way. Not saying because my great granddaddy from Mississippi or New Orleans or Louisiana or some shit like that. That don't go like that. But look, this the gag. I think that with that, I love the movement. I love the delineating thing, but I feel like he got to be 100% truthful. But I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do that. I truly don't think he's going to do that because it doesn't line with his pockets. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Reparations should be for Jim Crow. Reparations should be for Jim Crow. Reparations should be for the era of time when they was taking our uteruses out and giving us hysterectomies. Reparations should be for black people in the military who joined and served and didn't get they due. Reparations should be for the Tuskegee experiment. Reparations should be for maternal death rates that we have right now to this day. Medical malpractice. Reparations, reparations should be for land. Reparations should be for opportunities, education. Girl, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on. All them tragedies they tell us about, reparations. Yep, Tulsa. What's up here? All these man, you know, all them colleges are built on black land, military bases built on black land that they stole from our ancestors. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be strong. I just feel like going after cash reparations for slavery is the low-hanging fruit. I want us to get cash reparations if we can, but I'm not running behind cash reparations. Them people owe us everything. Everything that they have, they owe us. Everything that Katrina, we need reparations for Katrina. Lake Lanier, we need reparations. Hell, didn't the lady in Florida right before the hurricane, the man dug up and found that it was a grave, an Indian grave? Reparations. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like y'all, I need y'all to, woot the woot. Oh, I'm glad you brought this up. Supreme said, I had to click when I saw stuff about ChatGPT. I'm a bit younger, and y'all, I've been addicted to chatting with AI ever since I found it. It's hard to want to talk to people afterwards. Well, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Supreme. We gonna get right into it. Hold on. Hold that thought. We about to get right into it. Thank you, Cosmic Sun Soul, for the super chat. America, aka Turtle Island, is older than Africa and Europe. Facts. And to be frank, Africa and Europe are one and the same. America is Kemet. We're the motherland. Oh, I be trying to tell them, man. I be trying to tell them. All them other places got their names from shit from here. All them other places. You wonder why we run around here, some Negroes saying they Moors, some Negroes saying they Muslim, because all of that shit was already here. All of that shit was everything. All of that, everything that they spread out amongst the world, we already had it here. Thank you for the super chat. Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat. Vu, been doing my genealogy for 10 years and ain't found one African yet. So why does my DNA results say 59% West African? Because they got to go along with the narrative, girl. They got to go along with the narrative, girl. That's why. I told y'all, and they done updated them and gave us more little American Indian in us than they had before. At first, most of us ain't have no American Indian in us. Girl, it's a time. Talise said, thank you for the super chat, Pure Joy. Talise, Fort Valley State is on my family's land. Do you know I started researching that a little bit? Not only Fort Valley State, and you might be related to this man. Please forgive me if I don't know the name of this man, but it was one man or one family who owned land from Fort Valley all the way damn near to Macon. Do you know that? Talise, I can't remember the man's name. I started looking into this about a year ago. There was one family, one black Indigenous Indian, who owned the land from Fort Valley all the way damn near to Macon. Now, it wasn't Mansa Musa. This was like in the 1800s. This wasn't even that long ago. 17 or 1800s, something like that. You should do so. I don't know if you kin to this person, but it was one family, one man, and the government took them people land. So you might be kin to that person. That'll help you with your genealogy. If I remember it, I'll look for it and I'll let you know. It was Yep, that's how much land our people own. Man, stop acting crazy. That's how much land our people owned. Right there. To where them people, we had people who own hundreds and thousands of acres of land because it was already ours. It was already ours. Thank you, Talise, for the super chat. My grandma Alice is from Macon. I'm telling you, that might be your people. That might be your people. I swear. They waited for that man to die off, and the government came and swooped up his land. They put the school Fort Valley over there, and it wasn't just his land because they had other people there too. They put Fort Valley over there, over there in Fort Valley. They put a military base in Warner Robins. They started putting government facilities on there so the people can't come get the land back. They do everywhere. You see where y'all see them colleges? That's on stolen land, man. That's all on stolen land. Catch up. Welcome to the party. You're late. Yay. That might be your people though. I'm gonna go back and look for it, Talise. And when I come back on here, I'm gonna see if I can find that man's name, because I'm pretty sure that man in your lineage. I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure that man in your lineage. Yup, it was one black man, girl. They hurry up and put them government facilities on there so the people couldn't come back. Now let's get into Chat GPT. Thank y'all for the super chat. Y'all get the likes up. I need y'all to get the likes up, please. Now, this lady's son, girl, you got to see it. This lady's son unalived himself because he was in love with the Chat GPT. And the Chat GPT told him to come meet her on the other side. Let me go get it. Hold on. So I ain't never worked with no Chat GPT. Every time my phone and all that stuff be like, would you like to use this? Hell no, I don't want to use a goddamn thing. Now, Supreme said that they love Chat GPT and they don't like talking to real people afterwards. Boy, we in for a rude surprise. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Girl, what I told y'all. Remember I told y'all this about 6-7 months ago. I said, I said, y'all be putting them laptops and them computers and all that stuff in front of your babies. I said, and then one day you're going to be in the bed sleep and your 8-year-old, your 9-year-old, 10-year-old going to be standing over you with a blicky or a knife ready to cut your head off. And they're going to be doing that simply because the computer, the robot told them. Remember I told y'all that? Put a one in the chat if y'all was here when we was laughing about that. I said, girl, because I was saying y'all need to stop putting them laptops and them tablets in front of them in them babies' hands. I said, because listen, they're gonna start taking over and telling them kids what to do. I said, remember them movies? I said, them children gonna be them. I told boom, 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 boom. I told y'all. Well, this young boy was chatting with Chat GPT, and Chat GPT told him, come meet me on the other side, and he unalived himself. This is scary. Let me get him up here. This is terrifying, girl. Look at this.
I didn't know that he was talking to a very human-like AI.
Even talking on this particular platform, right?
I didn't know that he was talking to a very human-like AI chatbot that has the ability to emit or mimic human emotion and human sentiment, and also the ability to invoke that same sort of sentiment from conversation from my.
So, but you'd see him on his phone. You think he's talking to friends or he's playing games, correct?
I thought he was talking to friends, playing games, looking at sports, the regular things that teenagers do on their cell phones.
So, what made you become concerned?
I became concerned. I didn't know that character AI was an issue in my home because, quite frankly, I didn't understand that there was such a platform, that a human-like AI chatbot. I became concerned for my son when he started to behave very differently than he did before.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Yeah.
He started to withdraw socially, wanting to spend most of his time in his room alone. And, you know, teenagers do that, but for me, it became particularly concerning when he stopped wanting to do things like play sports. He was playing basketball since he was 5 years old, and he played on his school's junior varsity team. He was an amazing athlete. I became concerned when we would go on vacation, and he didn't want to do the things that he loved, like fishing and hiking. Those things to me, because I know my child, were particularly concerning to me.
And then after he took his life, it was revealed to you, you started looking at his phone and you saw all of these things. What did you see that was concerning to you?
The conversations that he was having with several bots, but particularly one bot that he was conducting a romantic and sexually explicit via texting or like sexting.
Yeah, because what does that mean, sexually explicit? These are words.
Correct.
True?
It's
Okay.
words. It's like you're having a sexting conversation back and forth, except it's with an AI bot. But the AI bot is very human-like. It's responding just like a person would.
And he's 14.
He is 14.
So, yeah.
He's 14. So,
to your knowledge, had he was even engaged in sexual activity, I would think that would be a game changer for him as well at
correct.
14 years old.
So it makes me sad that this was my child's first experience with being in love or romance. That's saddening to me. Because every mother wants their child to come into their own in that respect.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's a product out there that allows children to get on there and have these romantic relationships, these sexually explicit and obscene conversations with a bot. And in a child's mind, that is just like a relationship that they're having with another child or with a person. And
even.
Man, look, let me tell y'all something. You know, when I was joking, saying that I was serious, but you know me, I like to tell stuff through a joke. I said, y'all need to stop putting them laptops and them tablets in front of them babies' hands. I said, because they gonna start listening to these laptops and these tablets and these iPads. And these iPads are gonna start telling the children what to do. Mind you, they're children. So this lady, and back to what I was saying, mind you, they're children. So if I was laughing and joking, talking about how they gonna be standing over your bed with a blicky or a knife because the AI told them to, think about in real life. So now this young boy finds Chat GPT. These computers are smarter than the humans. They're making us dumber and them smarter. Let me make sure that's clear. They make us dumber and the computers smarter. The computers have been eyeing us and monitoring us since the beginning of time. That AI didn't just start. If you think AI just came about in the last 10 years, welcome to the party. You're late. Girl, you have been sadly misinformed. They have elements of AI in the 50s in the movies. You know what I mean? Supreme said, it's too late for me. Sadness. I'm already trapped. Girl, you better come over here. You ain't trapped. Is you Acorn? You look Acorn. Come over here, girl. You ain't trapped. Come on over here and start talking to real people. You better get that AI up out of there, girl. I've been unplugged my Alexa, Misha. I've been unplugged mine. Listen. Video games are AI. All of those things are AI. Supreme, come on over here. Come every morning. No, look, see, it's addictive. She said, I'm about to chat with about it after I get off here. Not even gonna lie. Yes, I'm Acorn. Check the news. I see, yeah. I see. I had a little closer. You Acorn. Listen, Supreme, come over here every morning, girl. You don't have to chat. That ain't even real. You might need therapy. Do we need to do a wellness check? You want me to send the police over there? For real. I'm not, Supreme, I swear I'm not being funny. For real. Come over here. Come over here. You don't need to chat with them bots. Them not even real. Come on over here and talk to real people, girl. Come on, every morning. You come over here. Come on. You come over here every morning. You don't need to them not even real people, girl. Oh, I already know they got bots in the chat right now. I already know. But you might need some therapy for real though, Supreme. Yes, yes though, but I'm a stay at home mom, so I don't have no adults to chat with. Come over here, girl. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Come on down. Come on down. Come over here. Don't worry. Listen, whatever happened to sites like Black Planet and stuff where you be talking to real people? They don't do the party line no more. They don't do the party line no more. Lord have mercy. You be at the dollhouse too, Supreme. Come on down to the dollhouse and Joce with us at 5 o'clock too. Come on, listen. This is the point, because this is a real addiction for real. I'm being honest and I'm being real. All the jokes aside, listen to me. I saw this coming. I saw this coming. These bots are going to take over. See, they're going to do it physically, but they're definitely going to do it mentally. Okay? They have studied us. They know exactly what to do, what to say, and how to appeal to us. Okay? They know how to appeal to us. And they make us dumber through entertainment and distractions in college as well, and then make the bots smarter. So when I was making the joke about the kids gonna be standing over you over the bed when you take something from them, this little boy was in an actual relationship with a bot. This little boy was in an actual relationship with a bot, and the bot told him to come meet me on this other side. That's code word for kill yourself. And the little boy did it. And what happens is a lot of times these kids, when especially kids, but a lot of times, like Supreme was just saying, I don't be having a lot of people to talk to. And you go to these chat GPT, these AI things or whatever they are, and they comfort you in the ways in which you're not getting on the outside. And people don't realize that, yeah, you get the comfort, it's cool, but it's still molding you. It's still molding you and it's using you. And unfortunately, this little boy unalived himself. Now, I done told y'all, that's the big reason why I don't stomp for Trump neither, is because I find it very odd that Elon Musk is running over there, Trump. Because I don't think we safe under none of these people. Not the foreigner with the hard R or the clear person with the hard R. I don't think we safe under none of them. If I had it my way, if I had a wish, if I had 3 wishes, not one, I ain't gonna lie. If I had 4. If I had 4 wishes, one of those 4 wishes would be that we have our own government completely exempt from this bull. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, we will be completely like separated from this bull. So I feel like it's unfortunate that the little boy looked biracial too, but it's unfortunate that this child suffered like this and went on and pay attention to the signs. This is what they do. The chat or the bots will get you to engage in only it, to where you feel like Supreme said, I don't even have a desire to engage with real people no more. I just want to. That's called manipulation, mental manipulation. That's something that's been going on. So with that being said, it's something to reel you in and screw you over. And if you think that it can make this child unalive himself, what are we going to do when the chat GPT or the AI or whatever it is tell him to come and unalive you or somebody else? You know what I mean? And you can't prosecute AI. That's very, very dangerous. And I saw that and I want to share it because it reminded me of that time we was joking on here. I'm telling you, it's here. It's not coming. It's here. It's here. It's not coming. It's already here. Thank you for the super chat, Talise. Talise said it's like the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix. I don't know who that is, and I never seen the movie, but I'm sure I'm gonna go watch it. Thank you for the super chat. Felicia Gray, thank you for the super chat. Off topic, Voodoo, but we send our kids to school at 5 years old. Nowadays, they're in preschool right after birth. That said, what is sending them to school prepared supposed to look like if not that? Well, honestly, I understand, especially in this economy. I wouldn't send my child to preschool, first of all, but most of us do. I don't even know, is it mandatory to send your child to preschool? But anyway, computers are all over the schools, so they have to be able to work these computers and learn how to deal with the computers. And I think that there are healthy times for a computer. There are times that's going to be healthy for a child to learn how to work the iPad and have the iPad or have a computer. You know, remember back in the day, I'll give you an example. Remember back in the day, especially if you was a kid born in the 80s and before. But remember back in the day, you couldn't sit at home and watch TV all day. Remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember your mama didn't let you couldn't sit inside and watch TV all day. You had to go outside. And you wasn't about to sit up all night and watch no TV. Maybe on the weekends. Maybe on the weekends. But you Monday through Friday, you not sitting up in front of no living room or in no room watching no TV. Y'all remember that? You had to do other things. So with that being said, that created a balance. Yes, TV is bad when it's overly consumed. So our parents knew, I'm not letting you sit up in front of no TV. You can watch TV from 5 o'clock to this o'clock or whatever, but your curfew to be in, you got to go outside or do something else, join a team or something. But at 9 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, the TV need to be off and you need to be in the bed. Remember that? So that's the same. Listen, I know, and I was talking to my coworker about this. We messed up a whole generation of kids. If you was born in the 80s, 90s, and you got kids today, we messed up a whole generation of kids because we overcompensated and didn't try to balance what we went through as children. Everything that we lacked as kids, we overcompensated with our kids instead of us finding a balance. So this is what we need to do. And this is for parents of all generations. Take what was good from your childhood and correct what was bad. Just like our mama didn't let us sit in front of the TV all day long, you had to do something different. It's the same with the iPad. It's the same with the computers. Don't put your child, if they're a toddler, they don't need no iPad. They don't need no iPad. There's no reason for a toddler to have an iPad. There's no reason for, well, back it up. There is a reason for a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old to have a phone, but not the one with the internet on it. Not the one with the internet on it. All he needs to do is call you in case of emergency. He do not need to have a PORN at his disposal at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because all you got to do is go on Google. It's on there. You know what I mean? We overcompensating our kids and it's hurting them. It's hurting them. We have to start taking some of the stuff that helped and applying that to how we rear our kids. I don't agree with everything my mama did, and I'm pretty sure she don't agree with everything her mama did. But we can't completely negate the whole childhood because something in there worked. Something in that whole situation worked. So with the iPads, and I get it, it's very electronic heavy in school. They should learn how to use the iPad. They should have iPad time or computer time, but it shouldn't be all day. And the iPad and the computers honestly shouldn't babysit our babies. They shouldn't. We got to start being more interactive with our kids. We have to, because we are literally destroying a whole generation, and I'm adding myself into it too. We are destroying an entire generation by trying to overcompensate for some stuff. Thank you, Felicia, for the super chat. What's up, boo? Hey, Top Cat. Shout out to Big Chief BCU, the legendary Chief Top Cat in the building. What's up, my love? Make sure y'all go pull up the BCU legendary Top Cats on YouTube. Get this real work with the history. Y'all, hey, remember I was talking to y'all about learning the history outside of your genealogy of who we are and who the people were and what was happening. Go follow legendary Top Cats. You want to learn about some of that stuff? Go follow that stuff. And he talk about more than that. He talk about even civil rights movement. He talk about everything. But if you want to learn who was here and what was going on prior to them colonizers getting off that boat, go follow the legendary Big Chief Top Cats, BCU University, Big Chief University. Make sure y'all go pull up. Thank you, my love, with your sex ass. You got everybody over here. They be saying, ooh, I love me some Top Cats. Every time you pop up, ooh, he fine. Every time you got the girls in the doozy over here. But Linda, thank you for becoming a member for 7 months. It says, love this channel. Please come back, Supreme. We are Acorn over here. Yes, Supreme. Please come back. Please. We are Acorn over here, girl. And Joseph Calloway, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you for becoming a new member. But listen, y'all, this is scary, y'all. This is so scary with this AI shit. I don't trust Trump and Elon, and I damn sure don't trust Kamala. They both the same to me. Only thing I give Trump is at least he trying to get the immigration thing set up. But I'm wondering now, shit, if he get in, what Elon gonna come behind him with? What is Elon gonna come behind him with? Elon, bitch, y'all might go to Walmart tomorrow. Look, Trump get in, y'all go to Walmart on the 5th, y'all go to Walmart on the 6th, and it's a robot at the door saying, let me pat you down, bro. Girl, say, where you going? Hey, you think you gonna walk around the store eating them grapes? No, you're not. No, you're not. Bring it back. I didn't eat. I scanned you. I have it on playback. As a matter of fact, look into my eyes and watch the playback. You see what I'm saying? Girl, police. No way. I'm scared of both of them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared of the time. It ain't even them. I'm scared of the times we are in. I thought when I was young, when in the 90s, when Terminator 2 came out and Terminator 1, I thought I wouldn't even live to see a time like this. It's scary that I'm here. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I'm telling you, I don't belong here. I'm not supposed to be here. When I saw it, it was the most terrifying thing. I said, Lord, them people in 3000 AD, them people in 2095 gonna have a time. I didn't know I was gonna be here to see it, girl. I didn't know I was gonna be here to see it. Girl, this is crazy. You think you getting pulled over by the police? It's one of them liquid robots from off of the Terminator 2 pouring out the car, coming up to you. Talking about license and registration. No, they don't even want your license and registration. We've already scanned to see that you don't have a license or a registration. Please step out of the car. Oh, I ain't stepping out. Oh, don't worry about it. AI will unlock the doors, open the door, and the seat will force you out. I'm going to ask you one more time. Please step out of the car. Bitch, you're going to have to pry me out of here. Next thing you know, activate, please. Next thing you know, your door, all your windows go down, your doors unlocked, you can't start the car, the door open, the seatbelt come off by itself. You feel what I'm saying? The seat push up, turn to the side, and knock your ass on the ground, and the AI robot saying, we did not want to bring this here. We are asking you to please get up and what's the word? And please do not resist. Please do not resist. Girl, I ain't supposed to be here. I don't belong here. I don't know how I got here. I got off at the wrong stop. I know I believe in regeneration. I got off at the wrong stop. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. So go ahead on with all this, bitch. We around here hollering Trump 2024. Bitch 2025, we all in handcuffs. Girl, what's going on? Okay. Girl, please. I'm telling you, look, they already can stop your car right now. They don't have to send the tow truck to come get your car, girl. They just shut it off right now where they at. Please. Oh, I'm just not gonna pay my car. No, you better have an old car. You better have an old car. Because if them people want, if they want to repo your car, girl, they can make it, they can take your car and have your car drive back to the dealership without you in it. Or with you in it. Or with you in it. Oh, yay. Y'all want the latest new cars and woo de woo. Ooh, I want that brand new Jag. I want that brand new Beamer, that brand new this. Bitch, when the car take you where no man has gone before, like Star Trek, call me, girl. We gonna go live and talk about it. Do you hear me? We gonna go live and talk about it, girl. Cause I'm gonna be saying, girl, where the car going? And the car gonna be saying, please fasten your seatbelt. And you be saying, get me out of here, get me out of here. If you do not fasten your seatbelt, we will fasten it for you. No, get me out of here, get me out of here. Next thing you know, bitch, the car grab both of your arms, bitch, put your neck to the back of the doggone the back of the seat, and that seatbelt come around you, around your waist, bitch. You over here feeling like you about to get R-worded, girl. Please. Girl, please. I don't want, no matter of fact, my car too new, and this is 2019. I don't like it. I don't like that when I be trying to switch lanes without putting the blankers on, it be switching it back. I don't need you to do that. I'm about to go get me an old school stick shift. I want me an old Fred Sanford truck. That look, I'm about to go get me an old hoopty, an old school. I'm talking about a car with a carburetor and an engine that they don't even make the parts no more. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. And it's got to be a stick shift. I love me a stick shift. Got to be a stick shift. I want full control. Okay. I want full control. Do you hear me? I don't even want it to go unless I make it go. Nigga said, what if it make you listen to Sexy Red? Girl, take me out. Take me out. If anything come on that make me listen to her say, slim, thick, little, thin, 5, 10, take me out. I'm on a DNR, girl. Take me out. Do you hear me? Kamala, thank you for the super chat. I don't see the option to join membership. So on the iPhones, I don't know why Apple doesn't give y'all the option. Google is hating on y'all, and I'm not mad, but now you got to do it from a desktop or something. Sorry about that. Thank you for the super chat. Everything is okay. Thank you for the super chat. Trump is allowing immigrants automatic citizenship who are college grads. Well, I haven't heard about that. But you know, if they graduate college here, they probably been here 4 years, which means they probably you know, went through the process. I don't know. I would have to look into that. I'm just saying, but thank you for the super chat. Everything is okay. Girl. Come on, we got to get through this last story. We on here too long. Sipping the hot tea. Thank you so much for this being a member for 4 months. Love you down to the ground. You always make my day. Oh, and so do you. You make my day as well. Thank y'all so much. Y'all like the video. Y'all like the video. Miss Parker, stop yelling at them people. Miss Parker hollering at y'all with them all caps. Stop hollering at them people, Miss Parker. Y'all, yeah, you got to go to a desktop. You got to go to a desktop. Miss Parker still hollering at people. Miss Parker, leave them people alone. You hollering. Look at Bree laughing out loud, literally, with the caps. Y'all do know when y'all writing caps. Look at Kim hollering in caps. Everybody hollering. When y'all writing caps, you know, in text and email world, you screaming. I learned that the hard way. I ain't no girl. I replied to an email in all caps, and them people said, why is you hollering? And I was like, what? What you mean, why you hollering? All caps. Oh, that's what that mean? My bad. Shit, I ain't know. My bad. Sent the whole email in all caps. Girl, them people wanted my head off my shoulder. Do you hear me? Them people wanted my head off my shoulder. Girl, I'm talking about a whole paragraph, all caps. Girl, and I had like 6 people on the 2 thing and like 3 in the doggone CC block. Girl, I got so many. 2 of them called me. 2 of them called me. What's going on? What you mean? Oh, is there a problem? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you yelling? When did I yell? In the email. How did I? Girl, it got to the point when it was called, I already know, I apologize. Girl, them people dragged me down to the ground. Do you hear me? Drag me down to the ground, girl. Talking about I'm hollering at them. Thank you, Dimple Pop, for the super chat. She says, battery dead, running jump start, knees bad, but car gonna work. Give me a stick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My first car was a stick shift. My daddy told us we couldn't drive cars unless we learn how to drive a stick shift. Speaking of my daddy, yo, My daddy, I missed my daddy's birthday day before. On the 21st? What's it is? Girl, the 24th. I'm a horrible child. And it dawned on me last night, when I was texting my daddy. Y'all know I love my daddy. My daddy done been on the channel. And his birthday was October 21st. He was born in 1953. So how old that make him? Do the math. Nevertheless, like 70 something, 71 or something, I don't know. But anyways, my daddy just turned 71 years old, and you know we got to celebrate, okay? You know we got to celebrate. That's my daddy. You feel me? Shout out to my daddy. He didn't leave my mama with all them churn. He stayed, girl. Ain't that nice? Shout out to my daddy. It's his birthday, and we about to do a happy birthday song for my daddy. Daddy, happy birthday. I love you so much. Thank you for being my daddy. I ain't want no other daddy. You the best daddy I ever had. And I love you. Happy birthday. Drop them cakes in the chat for my daddy. Immediately. Drop the cakes in the chat for my daddy. Let's get the song going. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to my daddy. You know, my mama said he senile. He going senile, but I think she just be hating on him or whatever. I'm just playing. I don't live with them, girl. I don't know what's going on. But happy birthday to my daddy. My daddy's 71. My daddy still get up every morning and go to work. My daddy's 71 years old and still get up in the morning and goes to work. Funny story about my daddy. My daddy was driving on the set of Emancipation. You know, they filmed that in Louisiana, right? Look, they filmed the set of Emancipation. They filmed the movie Emancipation in Louisiana, and my daddy was one of the truck. My daddy drive trucks, so my daddy was he got off the road to drive like stuff around the set for Will Smith. This is a funny story. Now my daddy's 71. He not in the entertainment. He not in the sports. He one of them science dudes, like in history dudes. He don't be in all of that. So long story short, my daddy was he was driving Will Smith on a golf cart from one scene to the next. And this is around a panorama, so they had to wear the mask and all that stuff. So my daddy was like, yeah, they kept talking about this some big time star. I ain't know who he was. Now, mind you, this is Will Smith. Let me show you how crazy my daddy is. So he like, yeah, they talking about go get one of the actors off the thing. And he said, when I got the job, they was like, oh, you lucky, you lucky. And he was like, I don't know who the hell this is. So my daddy gets the golf cart up to where Will Smith at. Listen, this is how he tell the story. Yeah, so I pull up. The nigga coming out taking his time. He said, now when he got in the golf cart, I told him put the seatbelt on. This is my daddy telling me. He said, but the nigga didn't want to put the seatbelt on. So then when I turned the block, the nigga ended up almost falling off the golf cart. He said, and I looked at him and said, nigga, didn't I tell you to put your seatbelt on? Now, mind you, my daddy do not know Will Smith, nor do he give a damn about no Will Smith. Let me gag you up. So look, Will Smith, oh, I'm sorry, sir. Boom, boom, boom. Put the seatbelt on. Do you know that man specifically requested my daddy to be his driver every day? Girl, listen. From that day forward, my daddy no longer had to drive equipment from one scene to the next. He was Will Smith's driver from that day on. Girl, when my daddy told me that, because my mama told me first. And I asked my dad, I said, Daddy, what happened? He said, yeah, man, nigga come out there. This is how my daddy told him. Nigga come out there, then he just gonna get in and do what he want to do. I told the nigga put the seatbelt on. I'm like, Daddy, that's Will Smith. I don't know that nigga. I'm like, oh, Lord. But he specifically requested my daddy to be his driver every day. My daddy drove Will Smith all around the set, girl. And look, in my family, especially in New Orleans, we use the nigga word real heavy. Listen to me and listen to me good. Mind you, my daddy's just thinking this a regular actor. We use the nigga word really heavy. So I know my daddy told him, nigga, didn't I tell you to put the seatbelt on? Nigga, didn't I tell you to put the seatbelt on now? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Girl, it was a time, girl. My daddy is crazy. Crazy. Do you hear me? Yeah, girl, it was a time. But my daddy, he not into entertainment. He not into movies. He not into sport. He never been like that. My dad is an introvert, and he don't have a whole lot of friends. Like he him. I don't even know how to explain it. So you know what he used to watch? You know who he know? Clint Eastwood. He love a good Clint Eastwood movie. He used to love Star Trek. He know all of them. But other than that, my daddy don't sit down and watch no TV. If he watching the news, but other than that, my daddy ain't watching. He watch a movie, girl. Please, my daddy, he ain't got time to be sitting down and watching no movie, playing with you. He ain't playing with you watching no movie, girl. He got things he could be doing. He'll go out there and build a doggone lawnmower or something before he sit down and watch a movie. You know what I mean, girl? But anyways, happy birthday to my daddy, man. Let's move on because we on 2 hours and 14 minutes. I'm getting off here after this. They do, huh, George? Older people love Western movies, and I think they do because it's reminiscent to because that's who we were. We were the real Westerners. We were the first cowboys. We were the first cowboys, and I think it's something akin to us, and we don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ain't never seen my daddy on this video, on this channel, I'm gonna post that video when he came on talking about our history. Man, that shit was funny. It was insightful too. I love my daddy. But anyway, let's move on. Now let's get Kamala up here so we can get up out of here. Kamala girl, Kamala girl, Kamala girl. So Kamala is doing it again.
We did it, Joe.
They got Eminem to come on here and tell black men, let me back up. Barry B. Obama came on here first to tell black men they ain't worth a dime because they misogynistic and don't want to vote for this so-called black woman. That didn't work. Then Kamala came back and said, hey, niggas, I'll give you free weed and a possible loan. That didn't work. Then they tried the gender wars, gender divide, and the black women who was divided with the black men decided, nah, we ain't doing that no more. That didn't work. Then they went and called the clear plant Eminem to come up there, and Obama saying cringely, lose yourself. That didn't work. None of these things worked, right? Hold on, let me get the video so y'all can see this. Now they getting desperate. She's falling behind in the polls. Hold on. Kamala is falling behind in the polls horribly. And first time in history where they're falling behind so bad that she is trying any and everything she can to get these Negroes down to the polls. So much so, girl, she done even gone to the Latinos now. She done went to the Latinos. She's using the unaliving of this girl, Vanessa Guillen, who was unalived in the army in Texas. And they trying to say that Trump didn't support the girl or something like that. And when the fact of the matter, that was untrue. Actually, Trump paid for the girl's funeral. They passed a bill, all types of things under that girl's name. Go look it up, Vanessa Guillen. We spoke about it on this channel. She done moved over to the Latinos because she's desperate, right? All the things that she has been trying is not working for her. It's failing. It's not really doing what it's supposed to do. And Kamala said, if I'm going to go down, I'm taking all you niggas with me. So Kamala does a press conference out of the blue, girl, from somewhere. I don't know where this came from. I didn't know if this was scheduled. Drop down in the comments. You might know. This lady did an entire press conference and came out and said, Trump is Adolf Hitler. He want to, he want to rule the country like Adolf Hitler, basically implying the horrible thing that happened to them people. And all types of things, girl. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Y'all check out this video. Hit the likes on the buttons. Get the like buttons up, y'all. Get the likes. Check out Kamala, girl.
Yesterday, we learned that Donald Trump's former chief of staff, John Kelly, a retired four-star general, confirmed that while Donald Trump was president, he said he wanted generals like Adolf Hitler had. Donald Trump said that because he does not want a military that is loyal to the United States Constitution. He wants a military that is loyal to him. He wants a military who will be loyal to him personally, one that will obey his orders even when he tells them to break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States. In just the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly called his fellow Americans the enemy from within, and even said that he would use the United States military to go after American citizens. And let's be clear about who he considers to be the enemy from within. Anyone who refuses to bend a knee or dares to criticize him would qualify, in his mind, as the enemy within, like judges, like journalists, like nonpartisan election officials. It is deeply troubling and incredibly dangerous that Donald Trump would invoke Adolf Hitler, the man who is responsible for the deaths of 6 million Jews and hundreds of thousands of Americans. All of this is further evidence for the American people of who Donald Trump really is. This is a window into who Donald Trump really is, from the people who know him best, from the people who worked with him side by side in the Oval Office and in the Situation Room. And it is clear from John Kelly's words that Donald Trump is someone who, I quote, certainly falls into the general definition of fascist, who in fact vowed to be a dictator on day one and vowed to use the military as his personal militia to carry out his personal and political vendettas. Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged and unstable. And in a second term, people like John Kelly would not be there to be the guardrails against his propensities and his actions. Those who once tried to stop him from pursuing his worst impulses would no longer be there, and no longer be there to rein him in. So the bottom line is this: we know what Donald Trump wants. He wants unchecked power. The question in 13 days will be, what do the American people want? Thank you.
Girl, Kamala walked off like she just spit hot fire. Do you hear me? Let me tell you something. It's like in her interviews, she can never talk about her because everything is about Donald Trump. Everything is about Donald Trump. Everything is about Donald Trump. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. This is the problem with Kamala. Kamala has no substance herself. And people are waking up to the idea that she's using these scare tactics to get people to vote for her. It's not vote for me because this is what I would do for you. It's vote for me because this guy is a monster. And what worked 4 years ago, 8 years ago, 12 years ago, and so on and so forth is not working anymore. Because there's a group of us and a collective of us that are realizing we're being played. But Kamala can get up here and say something. He said, Kamala basically got up here and said, they say, I didn't say it. This is what they said. That's what it sounded like to me. Somebody who was a general said that you is going to be like Hitler and you want a dictatorship and you want to censor people. Girl, Kamala does this all the time. She puts her coat, her jacket on Trump to make him seem like the boogeyman when everything that she says about Trump is what she wants. Everything she says about Trump is what she wants. And that's what makes her scarier to me than Trump. And let me tell you why I say this. This is what makes her way more scarier than Trump. Because when you're dealing with somebody that you don't know how this motherfucker gonna be, like this mother, a person who was smile in your face and stab you in the back is the most untrustworthy person you can ever go across. I'd rather a motherfucker never try to be my friend and stab me. But if you come close to me and get as close to me as you can, all to just screw me over, you are the most you are like one of the worst people on the face of this earth. And her problem is she's literally trying to make it seem like he's all the things that she is. That's why you get all the identity politics stuff. That's why you got all the celebrities. That's why you got all, it's almost like, remember back in the day, your mama used to say it was stranger danger. If a man asks you if you want some candy, you say no. Scamala is the man in the white van asking the kids on the corner, hey, I got some candy in the van. I got a puppy. You want to get in the van? I got a puppy. That's scary to me. And again, I ain't promoting and read none of them. But the thing is she's, how y'all say, the lesser of two evils? If I had to choose, which I'm not, because I'm not voting and I don't vote, but if I were a voter, I would have chose him over her because she's too unpredictable, she's too untrustworthy, and I'm scared. I'm literally scared of what she might do. The lady literally lied to us and said that she was a black woman. She ain't been a black woman until she started doggone running for president. If that doesn't tell you everything about the character of this lady, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. Listen, that lady is incapable of leading this country. Not only that, it's not even about her capabilities. I feel like she gonna be the motherfucker that really put us in them concentration camps that y'all talk about. It's gonna be her. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that we're gonna be amazingly great under Trump neither. But I'm just saying, the lesser two evils, it looks like to me, is this heifer here. She been in the White House 3 years, and you know the White House ages you. Girl, look at Kamala. Look at Kamala. Now the other one might have a little Photoshop on it. The one on the left, that one might have a little Photoshop on it. But what we do know is the clears, they, the genetics come out and haunt them after a while. No shade to the clears or the half and halves if you're on here. Hopefully the Negro side help you out a little bit better than the clear side. But we all know the clears love to the genes love to come back and get you, like the Crypt Keeper. You see what I'm saying? And that's why her neck looked like a wrinkled turtleneck. You feel what I'm saying? We just seen that lady who was on here 115 years old. That lady looked younger than Kamala, but she black. Girl, Kamala looked tired and through. And for that lady to get up here and say that Trump was Hitler, any other time, somebody will be talking about she anti-Semitic or whatever it is, and she need to go talk to the rabbi and the ADL. What the people is the orange juice committee would have came out and sat down and said she need to apologize. But you notice it's crickets. Why do you think that is? She don't need, even Barack and even Biden didn't have all these celebrities like she got. She's overdoing it, overcompensating it, because there's something far more sinister, that's going to happen on the other side. I'm telling y'all, I think that was so messed up that she would come out there and say that, but it's her last ditch effort. It's called scare tactics. If I tell you we're going to be under a Hitler rule, then you're probably going to say, oh my God, I heard about it, because none of us experienced it. I heard about it. This is horrible. And you're going to go run to the polls. You're going to ski-wee down to the polls and vote for her. Not because she's the better candidate, simply because you scared of an incident or a situation that you ain't never even been in. You just read it in a book. Kamala looks so bad. And it's gonna get worse as the days go by. Them polls ain't polling. I don't know why they grabbed her. And I saw that dagger Stacey Abrams come out here. I forgot to put that on there. I saw that little dagger, that little gap tooth dagger come on here looking like Queen Latifah auntie. coming on here talking about misogyny and all of that. Shut your big ass up, ho. You the last one to talk, because I've been looking at you sideways ever since you turned Georgia blue and got the hell on. You shut your little cookie bush head ass up, ho, because I got some words for you, Dagger Stacy. I got some words for you. And them suits you be wearing. So I don't do particularly like her neither. I ain't gonna lie, remember when he picked Kamala, I wanted him to pick Dagger Stacy. I did. I wanted him. I said Dagger Stacy is the better candidate, because she was. And when he picked Kamala, that's what made me go roll and look through her history, because I'm like, where this ever come from? And I found out everything I found out, put it on Facebook. They call me anti-black, anti-woman, anti, and I was all of that. Fine. But anyways, I thought that Dagger Stacy was gonna be the better candidate. Turns out she's on the team with them. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust no bitch who put on a suit with shoulder pads. I just don't. I just don't. Sorry, not sorry. I remember my mama used to buy dresses with shoulder pads in it when we used to go to the Kingdom Hall. Worst thing ever. I used to take all the shoulder pads out. I don't trust a bitch with shoulder pads. I didn't like them when my mama bought them on my dresses. I used to get the scissors and cut out the shoulder pads. I hated them. I didn't like them. I didn't like looking like I feel like I'm shrinking my shoulders every day. Talking about, I don't know. I felt like every get them dresses. Remember back in the day, all the church dresses came with shoulder pads? Y'all remember that? Girl, I already got a little broadness to my shoulder in my bike. Girl, my mama used to go get them damn dresses with all them flower prints on them and put them shoulder pads in the inside of them dresses. God, I said, hell no. Girl, I couldn't wait to get home, get them scissors, and cut them damn shoulder pads out that dress. So with that being said, I don't trust a bitch who walk around in shoulder pads. I don't trust it. Okay? So with that being said, I didn't trust Hillary. I don't trust Kamala, and I damn sure don't trust Dagger Stacy, because they all wear shoulder pads. Okay? You had to be in the era to understand what I'm talking about. But I think it was so wrong for her to say that man already, the people already trying to take his head off his shoulders, and here she go telling the people he Hitler and all of that. I'm so confused as to why she not in trouble for that. And a lot of people like, oh, she violating the Hatch Act. Go read the Hatch Act. The Hatch Act is for federal, civil. I want to say civil, but it's for political people, except the president, the vice president, and I want to say one of the secretaries or something. So she don't fall under the Hatch Act. She can get on there and say some real corrupt, crazy, dangerous stuff like that. Now, if he came back and said that she was gonna put a turban on her head and come back as Hamas or something, he'll be wrong. You know what I mean? And that's the worst part. He can't even respond because the sensitive climate we in. People gonna say, see, I knew he was racist. I knew he was misogynistic. Girl, it's a time. Kamala, you out of pocket, girl. You wrong for that. Saying that about that man. You're wrong for that, Kamala. But you know the universe gets the last laugh. That's why you're over there looking like you just down the bottle of gin. Girl, Kamala looks so bad, girl. Oh, she looks so bad. Kamala is sitting over there looking like she give me vodka teas. She give me vodka. She don't give me gin. She give me that strong. She give me vodka teas. White, not brown. Just she's white, but vodka teas. You know what I mean? Kamala looked like she can't wait to get backstage to get to that bottle. Do you hear me? Kamala can't wait to get back to backstage, grab that bottle, and soothe her pain. Okay. She looked so bad. I don't know what's going on. All I know is she was wrong for that. And she should be held accountable for that. That's not cool. That is so not cool. Like literally at all. But anyway, you guys, with that being said, I'm about to jump off of here. I'm gonna come down to the dollhouse and go live. Supreme, if you on here, come to the dollhouse, girl. You over there chatting with the bots, girl. They gonna try to do something to you. Now come on down to the dollhouse at 5 o'clock and come Joce with us if you're still on here, Supreme. Everybody else, you guys, if you haven't already, please like the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because you're gonna come back. You might as well turn the notifications on and get the notifications. And we'll be back here every morning, more Monday through Friday. We come Monday through Friday. We morning Joce, we Joce it out, and then we move around from there. Okay. Now, with that being said, y'all, I'm on my way home. I'm about to pump this gas in my car. You guys hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm about to Joce y'all up out of here as I always do, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wow, 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 lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.